afternoon. We are here today with Lieutenant Headley, and they're going to be interviewing. My name is Lulu. This is Vanessa and Shailene, and yes.
Okay, so how was it like being in the War of Vietnam?
Well, I didn't really want to be in the war in the first place, but I got drafted, and I got kind of forced in there, and I rose up the ranks to lieutenant because a few of my other commanding officers were killed, but I didn't want to be there. It was hard because we didn't know who was the enemy and who was our friend, and I saw people getting killed all around me, and I just really wanted to go home. So I was glad when my tour was up.
Would you ever go back to the Vietnam War?
I don't think I'd ever like to go back. It was a difficult situation for everybody over there. We didn't really get treated well when we came home from the war. We expected to be treated as heroes. There are a lot of people that didn't really like what we were doing over there, so I gotta say I wouldn't like to go back.
Hi, my name is Shailene. This is Vanessa and Lulu, and they're nurse McGee.
Hello. Okay, so how was it like being a nurse in Vietnam?
Well, it was very different than I had expected. We hear about war stateside, and then it turns out being something completely different and unimaginable to anything I could have ever expected. All of my medical training did not prepare me for what I saw. It was horrific. The damage done to these young men's bodies, the ones that were lucky, or maybe some would consider it to be unlucky enough to survive.
Right. And we know that a lot of the soldiers were injured. What, if you don't mind, what were some of the injuries that you had to tend to?
Well, there was multiple injuries that I had to tend to. Most were catastrophic injuries to limbs, missing limbs, many amputations, also chemical burns from chemical warfare that took place. And there was something that it wasn't necessarily something that I could treat, but was very apparent, was the psychological damage that the young men suffered from. Many of them were in a very poor state, in mental state, something that I'm sure is long lasting once they return.
Vanessa,
Thank you.
This is Lulu and Shailene. We're going to be interviewing General Lake.
Okay, why did you choose to be the general of the Vietnam War?
Well, we're not really chosen. We're picked to be the general by the President of the United States, and it was an honor for me to serve my country and be asked to be the head commander in Vietnam. I've always been a soldier first, but you know, my country calls for me to do my duty. I'm going to listen to the President of the United States.
And personal question, how did you feel seeing all your men being killed?
Well, anytime you lose any men, it's a tragedy. Unfortunately, it's part of warfare, and you know, my heart goes out to all their families and their loved ones that have lost, you know, the people that have given everything for the United States. They ensure our freedom. You know, my heart always goes out to them, first and foremost.
This is the Shailene.
Lulu
And Vanessa.
Production.
Wait, we forgot the last one.
This is the Shailene.
Lulu
Vanessa.
Production. And Lulu
Vanessa.
and
Galena
Production.